Hello and welcome! Today I am a goldfish in a space helmet, and we are playing Outer Wilds. I'm extremely excited for this because I know basically nothing about this game, and I am told that that is the best way to play this game. So here we are. Does anyone know if this profile name has any impact on actual gameplay? Does it like change how characters refer to me or whatever? We'll just toss in level in and call it good enough. Adjust the slider until the image on the left is barely visible. I actually can't see. Oh, okay, there it is. I want to make sure that you guys can see what's going on, because before I played Monster Hunter World and they have this same type of feature. So do let me know if you guys can see the symbol on the left, because the last time I did this with Monster Hunter World, it ended up with just appearing very, very dark on stream. So I want to make sure that you guys can actually see this. Hopefully this is able to be adjusted later on. So if this stream ends up extremely dark, I will watch back and eventually figure it out. Hey, I'll need to tweak that setting. But for now, I guess we'll call that good enough. Onwards. New expedition. Let's get right into it, shall we? So this is in space. It's supposed to be some sort of like survival game. Wake up. Ah, I see you're awake. Okay. I assume that is our spaceship. Got a little bit of a camp going. Let's see. The ship is now gone. Great. Excellent. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. And suddenly, here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Alright, all systems go, I guess. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know. Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels Observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Hornfels from the observatory. Roast marshmallow. Move stick. Oh, that was a very, very sudden ignition. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh my goodness, wow. Everything in this game thus far has felt a little bit floaty. All the controls, I mean. Delicious. We love that. I assume we look the same as this other alien fellow. I don't know if we caught his name. Lather, was it? Slate. Slate. Got some tools. Our nice marshmallow roasting stick. Outer Wilds. Can't quite make out that last word. I'm sure it'll be fine. What else is over here? Jump? That's a very floaty jump. Let's see. I assume this is our ship? Requires launch codes. So I would assume that is our ship. Is there a crouch button? There does not appear to be a crouch button. Well, onwards to the observatory then, I suppose. Absorbatory. Micah. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're basting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not change your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Hey Tob, how's it going? We just hopped into game. Alrighty, let's see. Horizontal thrust, up, down. Left control, left shift. So shift is up. Ah, I see. Oh. Rip. Reset. I'm trying to, what is it, land on the geyser? Alright, that was a little closer. One more time. Okay. That's not too shabby. See if we can bring it back, huh? Oh! A little too much. That's okay. Do you know if it is recommended for us to use a controller for this game, or if keyboard and mouse is sort of standard? Also, I think we're gonna fiddle with the graphics a little bit. Let's bring some of these effects down so we don't leave the game too laggy. That feels a little bit better. Wow, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? I don't know. We'll do our best. Talk to Porphy. Hey yo, Hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Well, thanks, Porphy. Can we interact with the store? No? You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Well, I apologize if we've been the cause of any forest fires. Outer Wilds Ventures presents postcards from orbit. Satellite camera. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Forward snapshot, rear view snapshot. Ah, I see. So we're currently orbiting. Got it. I assume that is the observatory. Ah, okay. So we live in just like a giant crater. Well, that's pretty cool. So it appears that there are a bunch of volcanoes or something equivalent on this planet that we inhabit. And I guess this is back to us, our nice little crater. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtaking liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Hey Sue, how's it going? Currently playing Outer Wilds for the first time. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. So I do hope that you enjoy my bumbling about. Well, that's pretty cute. So it's launch day, huh? Al's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launched from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. The current launch pad is fine, thanks. Nice try, we all know you have it out for that tree. Ah, I see. Okay, Oh, really? Dang. Well, maybe someone needs a new porch or something. A big one. Nice.
Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you?
Tell me about the traveler's instruments.
Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know? Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybeck's banjo, and Gabra's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Those Feldspars been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down.
Cute. Sorry, I was just distracted by our little river, our geyser.
Hello, astronaut!
It isn't my favorite troublemaker.
We wanted to play hide and seek, but Marine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we, please? We'll even let you beat it.
Sure, let's play.
Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Glenna and me will hide with these radios, and you use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting.
Yes, because we have multiple layers of eyes. Equip signal scope. Frequency, hide and seek. Change frequency, 1 and 4, zoom in, hold. Okay. So now I have to find a way up onto here, I suppose. Can I jump that high? Not quite. Up here, perhaps. And then onto the roof. I imagine these are solar panels. That's pretty neat. Got some batteries. You found me. Well, sorry, Galena. Let's go find your partner in crime, shall we?
You got me, but I'm the last one. I win! Promise you'll play again when you get back from space, okay? You gotta.
You got it, Deborah. Alright, onward to the observatory, I guess. Zero G cave. Fishing rhyme, fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast! Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know. Make sure you bring some back with you. We'll do our best. Onwards and upwards. Alright, I'm gonna decrease these graphic settings a little bit more. This is just a wee bit slow. Alright, let's try that. Alright, here we are at the observatory, I guess.
Hi, astronaut! You know that patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gostin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. Does this mean funding goal for a super potato computer? Maybe long term. We'll see about that. It's not too bad right now. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome! Ghost matter is super cool. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any space. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. We'll try and heed that warning, I guess. Use camera. Get special emotes for us loyal fans. I'll see what I can do about that. No up down on the camera aim. Interesting. A ghost. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfells. Can we get on top of these rocks? Not quite. Nope. Shall we force science the ghost matter here? For science! All right, noted. That was indeed rather painful. Zero G cave. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a little nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming right up. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Oh boy. Let's give it a shot then, shall we? Oh, that went quite a bit further than I expected it to. All right. F for flashlight. That's good. Zero-G cave. Suit up. Return suit. All right, let's find this satellite and make some repairs, shall we? What are you doing here? Hey, hey! Nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some Zero-G time. So you're doing it in there?
In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great, great. And fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Whew! Now I got hand sweats. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, the Techite saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on fire watch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? Nah, I'm kidding. I said that to Techite once. Pretty rude how long they laugh for, if you ask me. Well, okay. Into the zero-G cave we go, I guess. What was that? Maybe just slid off the rock. Oh, very floaty. I mean, it makes sense of zero-G, huh? Hold, match velocity. Hold. Okay, now how do I actually repair? Ah, there we go. Hold to match velocity. Hold to repair. Excellent. Figuring it out. Alright, and where is our next node? This way? Oh man, this reminds me of Ender's Game. The battle simulation room. I mean, to be fair, it's literally just the zero-G that's reminding me of the battle simulation room. Let's see, where else needs to be repaired? Am I supposed to go further down into the cave? Is that what's happening? Or is that back up? That might be back up. I've completely disoriented myself. I'm already bad enough at 2D navigation. Adding a third dimension is just too much for my pea-sized brain to handle. Zero-G do be floaty. Yes, it does. Whoa, okay. Okay, so this was in fact up, and I did just miss one of the nodes that I need to repair. Does rolling work? Okay, that's how rolling works. That makes enough sense, I suppose. Oh, is it down here that we need to repair? Yes, okay, figured it out. This is big brain bendy, not gonna lie. Training simulation complete. I guess while we're here, I'm just going to give controller controls a shot. See if that feels a little bit better. I think it does. I think it does. Alright, we're just gonna navigate our way out of the zero-G cave here. Oh yeah, this feels so much smoother with the controller. Alright, I guess I'll stick with the controller for now then. Let's see, where are we going? We need to go up and out, I believe. Yes, up this way. Okay, not too shabby. Alright, let's get a little bit more oomph. There we go. Oh no. No, 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 no way. You want to run off into space, that's your business. But don't make me, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. Alright, sorry, Tough. Didn't mean to give you the heebie-jeebies. Down this way. Let's return our suit. Alright. And back to the surface, I guess. Activate lift. So the Taipei 101, which very, very briefly was the tallest building in the world, has these elevators that they're very proud of, I suppose, that are very, very fast. It goes from like the base to the top in like half a minute. It's pretty nutty. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember, you're training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? Thanks, Gossin. Alright, nothing new. Oh boy. What's up with this tree? That is real fast. I love the inertial damper in it. Yeah, the damper is really cool. You don't really get to see it move all that much on the day-to-day. But if you look up like video of it when there's an active earthquake happening, it moves, my goodness. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night, I heard Raybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Any good sounds from space today? There are! My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds, so I'm listening. Oh, okay. Got it. Is that everything? Haven't you been up in this tree for a while? I'm concerned Marl will cut down this tree if there's no one in it, so I don't want to leave it for too long. Mayor Rudile says Marl isn't supposed to cut it down, but I don't think they see eye to eye on this one. I'm still watching your launch, though. It'll be a good view from up here. Equip signal scope. Hold to zoom in. That's super fun. Oh, so when they line up, you can actually hear multiple of them overlapping. This reminds me a lot of Transistor. That sort of experience of like tuning into the music and just like appreciating it for a while reminds me a lot of Transistor, where every single like every single piece in the soundtrack that you encounter in game has a hummed variant. So the main character in Transistor, like in the lore of the world, was a famous singer, but then has lost her voice since the game had started. And there is a button that is dedicated to just humming. So you'll like get to a place, the music will change, and you're like, wow, this is some good music. And then you just pause and you sit there and you just hum along to it. And it's fantastic. I made ample use of that button during my playthrough, and all of the hummed equivalents are included in the OST, which is really nice of them, because when they first released the OST, it was like just the regular OST without the hum parts. And then the fans were like, hey, we really want the like hummed versions of these songs. And they were like, oh, really? We didn't think that was a thing that people cared about. Here, sure, have them. So like the OST effectively just got twice as long when that happened. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark's crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. Heck tight. Also, just a heads up, I am very bad with faces. I'm very bad with names. And I'm very bad with voices. So if I start a character voice and then partway through the game I end up with a different voice for that character, I apologize. Too much for my pea-sized brain to keep track of. East no my ruins. Is that it? Okay. Ruins are in that direction, I guess. South. Quantum Grove Crater. Northwest. Geyser Mountains. North. Young Bark Crater. Scout launcher. Aim launcher, launch scout. Oh, that's fun. Oh, okay. I did not expect that you would just be able to swoop it back. Satellite passing overhead. What if we just aim at nothingness? Is it just nothingness? It is just nothingness. This is a very satisfying, like, camera shutter click sound. And the ticking as well when you turn. Very satisfying. Hey Jeep, welcome back! Today I'm playing the Outer Wilds. It is my first time with this game. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, so I hope you enjoy me bumbling about. It really is. Alright, how do I actually get to this observatory here? Let's see. Nice, yes. Yes, I do hope you, you enjoy this experience as much as I do. What's up here? I assume this is a generator of some kind. Got that. Unless it's a... looks like a generator. There's batteries attached to it. Nice little waterfall that leads to that river that's down below in our village. Do you play VR? I have a VR headset. It is the like OG Quest, but it's been a good long while since I don't really have a spot to set it up where I'm currently at right now. Played a lot of Beat Saber in particular. Got somewhat involved in the mapping community for that, actually. Really enjoyed it for like, it was like my hyperfixation for like a good 8 months maybe. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left: Hornfells, Gossin, Slate, and Feldspar. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Qyuuzy the Pie, Jordan Frith, Tom Cunnings, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Stephen Ursel, Ryan Omrecker. I assume these are like, maybe like Kickstarter people? That would be my assumption. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been carved with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from, or what happened to them. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut! Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you want. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm both of these, honestly. I'm excited. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. Heh, I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for the display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they have fur. Fur is weird. So I guess that means we hatch out of eggs then? Fascinating. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Oh, funky. It's like goat-like. It's got less eyes than we do, right? We have, what, 4 eyes? It's only got 3. How weird is that? Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. There was a brief period in my life where I volunteered at a science center. They are pretty cool places. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. The heck are you? Funky anglerfish looking fella, huh? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Wait, so it's still alive? Are they just keeping it in a tank? I'm impressed it managed to survive re-entry, huh? This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seemed to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Oh, fancy. Oh gosh, I can already see the brain-bending puzzles. Alright, same thing. What's this? I feel like the aesthetic of these is very, like, it's very retro in that it, like, uses wood and, like old-fashioned light bulb kind of deals. Kind of like almost like Tesla inspired, right? It looks like a Tesla coil would fit right in on this thing. But at the same time, it's got, like, you know, they mention aluminum alloys. Very retro, but not like retrofuturism, because retrofuturism is its own thing. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Whoa. Oh, are these Nomai skulls? Well, that's definitely a Nomai skull. What the heck is this? Is that like a pelvis? What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. The aesthetics are great. Yeah, I've been quite enjoying their meshing of, like, a very like, you would imagine this kind of building as like a hunting lodge, like something that is very in tune with the environment around it. And they're like futuristic space travel technology. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. For such a small town, these dudes are just extremely ambitious, huh? This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Whoa. Oh, it's our little translator friend. Okay. Hold to translate. Aim translator. Kosovo. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Atlar rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. And that, I guess, is just a logo. Interesting, interesting. Coming soon. Peek out this way? I don't think I stopped in here. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. So is it, I guess it's like Schrodinger's cat a little bit? Yeah, that is pretty creepy. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. So what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atlar rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Whoa. Wait, so if their moon has the gravitational pull to affect such small objects, or is it implied that these particular objects are particularly sensitive to the moon's gravity? Because that's quite a bit of movement. Like, those are moving. Wild. View map. Whoa. Okay, that's not what I expected. Timber Hearth. The Hourglass Twins. Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow. Dark Bramble. Ember Twin, Ash Twin. Is this a moon? Interesting. Giant the Deep. I assume that is a satellite of sorts. Another star. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's lantern. Interesting. So I guess that is a a moon with like volcanic activity extremely close to the surface, maybe? Unless it's just like a very small star orbiting a planet. I guess that might be possible. For everyone watching, no spoilers. Yes, no spoilers would definitely be appreciated. Dark Bramble. This is where we are. The Atoll Rock. Oh, okay. So, wait, hold on. Were those balls made of like atoll rock material? Is that what they said? Balls move on their own. Ground 3 level. Moon. The atoll rock's gravity pulls on objects. No, they're just there's some other material probably. Interesting. There you are! I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? Oh dear. I think I'll start with something small. You'd prefer to ease into things. That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to the Atoll Rock, perhaps? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space. I am sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I don't like either of these options. Alright, I'm ready to get off this rock, I guess. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, A. Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Launch codes dash 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 dot dot dash dot. I assume that's Morse code. I don't know enough about Morse code to know what that stands for. Hello again. Was there something you needed? Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Rybeck is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. And there's Feldspar, obviously. But of course we don't know where they are, or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gaussen, Slate, the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gaussen did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly. But they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Alright. I guess onwards then. Time to go fling ourselves. Fling into space.
Okay, well, that was kind of disturbing. It was definitely showing us images of what we had just done. No change of description. Okay. Well, that's, okay. Off we go then. Hey, hey, so did you get a good look at that No Mai statue? Uh, uh... Whoa, whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open, and then you saw images of your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like hallucinations? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, that statue was definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornsfeld tried everything to get that statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about that statue, okay? Good luck, and safe flying. Thanks, Hal. I will do you justice. I will do my best to do you justice. Hello, astronaut. Are you going to space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornsfeld will be really sad if you don't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I will do my best, Tephra. Thanks for the concern, I suppose. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoiding system for this one. Sorry. Alrighty. Onwards and upwards, I suppose. I assume this is our little fueling station. Alrighty. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, this is one of those, gravity switching rocks, right? That would make sense. There's our suit. Some first aid. Heck yeah. Just orienting ourselves before we launch. Rumor mode. Alright, let's view entries first. Village. The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The No Mai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. Oh, I guess this is my own voice. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. Qyuuzy Cave. A cave at the very center of Timberhearth, used by Outer Wild Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Ghost.
And I assume that that is all of the entries we have. Oh, Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. And I guess that's it. What's rumor mode? View rumored entry. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere on the Atoll Rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atoll Rock. Sounds like Esker is still stationed on the Atoll Rock. They've been there by themselves for a while. Right, okay. And that's Gabbro. Alright! Let's get the show on the road, shall we? Lift off landing camera. Unbuckle view map. Okay, so whoa! The interloper. We hadn't seen that one on the map before, have we? Alright. Should I set a lock on first? Okay. Let's see how this goes. Engage autopilot. Is that the Atoll Rock? I assume that's the Atoll Rock. Engage autopilot. Oh. I assume that's the flute. That's far deeper than I would have expected. Alright, where is the Atoll Rock here? Whoa, this is not where I expected to end up. I do really appreciate the different music for each of the different characters. Change frequency, hide and seek. Feels like our ship is pretty darn fast. Undershot target. So I guess we'll just scoot on closer, huh? Hold to match velocity? Oh, that's not the right button. Good job, me. I guess we'll try and catch on up to it. Okay, how do I go about landing? Landing mode. That's how we go about landing. Oh, let's go down this way. Ooh, oh, hello. Did not expect that to happen so fast. I have no understanding of how this landing actually works. Alright, we'll call that good enough. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't see the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert come by to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go! I mean, anything else you want to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosson mostly. They radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Addle Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Ha! Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Well, thanks, Esker. So I guess we should go look for the ruins, huh? I'm sorry I landed my ship directly on top of you. Doze off. Oh, jeez. I guess that's the one detriment of landing our ship right on top of on top of Esker, rather. Doze off. Take a little bit of a nap before we do anything too crazy. Half an hour nap. Hi again. Can't get enough of the moon. I'm kidding. All right. Just go north. Do we have a way of actually orienting ourselves? Let's check it with Esker again. Was it this one? Best spot for that is north. Great reception. North Pole is marked on your mini map. Okay. How do I pull up our mini map? That's that. I have no idea how to pull up our mini map. Great. Can I get inside your little outpost? Nope. Understandable. Just checking the perimeter of the crater. Seeing if there's any spot that is an obvious exit. Not particularly, it seems. Well, guess we'll just hop on out of here. Should I have suited up first? The answer is yes. I should have suited up first. Okay. I see. And we're back. Back at the beginning. Does the world reset? Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. What else should I do for our liftoff? If you have any goodbyes to say, better say them now. I think your friend Hal's in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gauzen says they have the zero-G chamber set up. Fascinating. Alright, I'm really curious. I just want to run through, talk to some people, see if anyone knows what's going on. Maybe check in with the museum again. Hey, it's you! Okay. Can we jump onto this geyser? Or I guess into the geyser. Cool, that is also death. Okay, I wonder if I can suit up and then jump in the geyser. Now I'm curious. Now that I've died once, I'm like, okay, maybe I should try dying some more. Okay, and we're back. On the one hand, I don't want to like spend the time to run around and interact with everyone again, but on the other hand, like, I would feel bad not saying goodbye to everyone. Is that weird of me? I don't think I noticed the sound of crickets before. I guess we were mostly outside during the day. But that's a nice little touch. Good bit of ambiance. Vol, do what you want. It's less about what I want. It's more about what do the other villagers want. Oh wait, no, I want to go to the Zero-G cave. I guess we could theoretically take the suit from our ship as well? Maybe. I just thought of the suit in the Zero-G cave before I thought about the suit in our ship. So, here we are. Alrighty. Let us do some exploring. I should have checked. what it looks like when we're wearing the suit. It does not appear that we are suited up, so I guess I'll go back down to our ship, see if we can pull the suit from the ship, and then jump into the geyser and see how it goes. Is there fall damage in this? Yes, there is indeed fall damage. For science! And I guess that is also perhaps a faster way of resetting back to our ship. Oh, interesting. So we do still know the launch codes, even though technically in this life we have not yet spoken to Hal, was it? I forget who was the one who gave us the launch codes. Open hatch. Okay, so now we are suited up. Alright, let's go check out what is underneath the geyser. Go around this way. Do a little hop, a little skip. And we'll jump. And in we go, I guess. Okay. Okay, well okay. There's our flashlight. Okay. And we cannot go that way. Okay, well that was less interesting than I expected it to be. Can I interact with anything down here? Does not appear that I am able to. Alright, good enough. Wait, hold on, what's that? Is that the exit? Oh! Navigating is hard. Alright, yes, that was the exit. Cool. And I should not die here. Ow. How are we doing? Okay, we're still okay. Great. Okay, so we have our signal scope and our scout launcher. View the map. Okay, the map is just the map of everything, not like a mini map. Cool. Good to know. Alright, so that is where we came from. Now I'm tempted to just explore our little planet for a bit. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to navigate to the poles. I don't remember where exactly the points of interest were. I guess that's what the scout launcher is for, huh? Whoa. Is that just a tree? What is this place? I'm sure every child growing up at some point wishes they had a massive treehouse like this. Or maybe it was just me because I grew up with like the magic treehouse. Church's research notes. Property of Church. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Oh, interesting. Okay, well... Do we... I can't tell if that is coming from the crater that they are describing, or if that is somewhere off in space, just like through the planet. I kind of want to say it's a harmonica, so maybe that's feldspar. But who knows? Right. I should probably get out. Well, hold on. Anything else to note? Probably not. I guess we could see where this river takes us. That is certainly one way out of this crater. Unidentified signal nearby. Ah, it's one of those funky rocks. Fascinating. So I guess that means if I turn around and look back, yep, there it is, it's gone. Oh boy, things are happening, huh? There it is. The quiet shade across old bark. It's always dark in the ancient glade. Interesting, interesting. Anything else of note around here? I think there were another set of signs behind us that we had walked past. Might have been where the stone first appeared. Nope, I'm just crazy. Oh, interesting. Wait, do the signs... Alright. Do the signs move with the funky rock? The obelisk? Where did it go? There it is. No, the signs do not move with it. Unless they do? Am I crazy? Whoa. Okay, 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 okay. So there's the sign. There's the tree. There's the obelisk. Obelisk has moved, signs have not. The tree has moved. The sign has moved. The tree is back. The sign is not. Sign's over there. Tree is still here. Sign is gone. Okay, there's the sign. There's the obelisk. Tree has moved. Fascinating! And perhaps slightly terrifying. Looks like this water is all pretty shallow. There is a geyser. Can I jump in? See if there's anything of note here. Oh! Noted! Okay, well I guess we'll just, Ow. Vitals low. Nice. Go us. Guess we'll just take the opportunity to exit this crater. And we'll just do a bit more exploring of our home planet, huh? I think I will just explore this and then head back off into space. I do want to explore a bit more of space before we finish for the evening. Interesting. Guess these were the ruins that were discussed prior. Man, I feel like I should have been taking notes. Whoa. The heck is that? Fascinating. I feel like some of that could have potentially been translated, but what do I know? Okay. Alright, so this looks like it used to be a bridge. So then the question is, where does this bridge go to? Alright, we've got another geyser here, so we do have an exit. It's good to know. Let's translate. Mining site 2B. And I assume we do not have a way of entry. Alright, good to know. And I guess we'll just have to exit the crater this way? Or not. Alright, let's try not to die here. Or maybe we do just die here. And that will be a fast way back to our ship. Any chance I can translate anything on there? Nope. Okay. I thought while coming down, I saw a little pathway up the side. Am I just crazy? Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh. I guess we'll see where the current takes us. Looks like it might just take us back to our, yeah. Takes us back to our starting point here. So I suppose we'll just wait for this geyser to take us home. Take us back to our ship. Saw purple writing in the center. I'm not sure which center you're referring to, unless you were talking about the museum. Ow. Alright, let's make our way back to our ship. Let's make our way back to our ship. Ship is up there. How do we get up there? Around this way, I think it was. At the bottom of the geyser next to the mine entrance. You mean different from the sign that just said mining site 2B? I do kind of want to head back to the Adel Rock. So why don't we do that? Liftoff. Whee! Engage autopilot. Accelerating towards destination. Autopilot complete. Below that? Okay, I will keep that in mind. And let's do this, I guess. I guess we may as well just like land somewhere else, huh? Oh. Point is, that's not why you are crazy. Cool. We take those. Unbuckle. And I did decide that we needed a suit. Use medkit and refuel jetpack. Cool. Okay, good to know. We can always just come back to our ship to fully resupply and heal. On the one hand, I feel like I should be taking notes, but oh wait, no, I should be going north, I think. But on the other hand, I feel like it is kind of in the spirit of the game to not. And if my memory is bad and my navigation is poor, then so be it. So be it. All right, here we go. Whoa. Okay, let's not miss our destination. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Biddle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not suitable for an aerial perspective. I see. That's the their little scout launcher, I guess. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be that. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. Nice? Interesting. So I wonder if these will change from unknown to being the specific characters once we actually meet the characters. Uh, um. Should I be terrified of that? I think the answer is yes, I should be terrified of that, but it may just be too late for me. Well, okay then. Hold on, where did they say they had untranslated stuff? Was that on the Adel Rock? I think that was on the Adel Rock, right? I don't remember if there was something that was said about something unknown on our home planet. Gosh, I really do feel like I should be writing stuff down. Is there like a log actually? Oh, there is a ship's log, right? On the map? Whoa, okay, cool. Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad this exists. Let's see. Lunar Ruins, Zero G Cave, Gabbro. Any updates on here? Probably not, since it didn't show anything when we first loaded in. Calibrating some sort of device in the Idle Rock, yes. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Oh, poor Esker. Lunar Lookout. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Harmonica signal. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space years ago. And what else was there? Off to the side. Quantum Moon. Church research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. There's a strange rock shard in the grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Hold on. Let me double check what it said about the Lunar Ruins. Ruins somewhere on the Idle Rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. Alright. So I guess that is our plan for now. Go check out the ruins. View map. We will target the Idle Rock. Engage our autopilot. I really hope you're getting some enjoyment out of me stumbling around, because not necessarily sure it makes the best of entertainment. So I guess we'll kind of scoot around to the ruins. I assume that is it. Up there. And that'll just have to be good enough. Oh, this is great. Fantastic. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I always return a little bit. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost. Translator auto equip. Freeze time when translating text. Freeze time when reading ship log. Freeze time when talking to others. Jetpack boost can be triggered in a separate button press or anytime upward thrust is used. Sure, good enough. Alrighty, let's go check out these ruins, shall we? I expect we'll find some text that we can translate, but we'll see. Okay, that seems like a maze for us to solve. That is the symbol that we saw on the stone in the Nomayan text that on the stone in the museum. I remember seeing the symbol, but I don't remember where from. I don't recall seeing this symbol before. Nor that one. Okay. Okay. I'm curious if that is supposed to align things a certain way. Well, things appear to just be moving. So I will leave that where it is. We'll go downstairs, explore a little bit. That's some interesting texturing. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Nice. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again later. Felix, an update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Cassava. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Thatch. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Okay, so it's on this branch here. Thatch. This is a curious result. It is possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Fascinating. Ship log updated. Great. So I would assume this is the symbol of the eye. That would be my guess. Pick up scroll. Whoa. What can I do with this? Drop scroll, play recording. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, let's see if the scroll will go in the hole. Okay, some extra text to translate then. Thatch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Coleus. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Interesting, so they're trying to locate the quantum moon as well. Plume. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Felix. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Okay. Plume. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Fascinating. Is there anything else of note down here? Guess not. I will go play around with that ball a little bit more. And I assume... I see. So if we pull out our signal scope... Cool. Okay, so that is that. So those are our different planets. And it is incapable of finding the eye. I think that is it for the ruins then. I guess guess we're being thoughts? So it sounds like the crash was some sort of major event in the Nomai's history. We have this eye that they've been trying to find, the eye of the universe. These ruins were built with the intent of finding the eye. It is capable of locating what I assume are other planets around us, but it is currently incapable of finding the eye. I am unsure of how some of the rest of the stuff ties in, like the teleporting obelisk. But we'll keep going and see what we can figure out, huh? So I guess the next step for us would be to go explore Brittle Hollow, unless there's anything in particular to... Unless there's anything in particular to explore on the moon. Nothing was specifically mentioned, so I think I'm happy to just push off. Keep going sounds like a plan. Alright. View entry. There's a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. Okay. Yep, we saw that. That is our quantum moon. Actually, I want to see if the quantum moon has anything updates. Nope. Alright. Eye signal locator. Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing on the South Pole. Southern Observatory. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. And I think that is everything. Alright, let's go check out Brittle Hollow then, I suppose. You man. Timber Hearth. Let's pull out. Hourglass Twins, Brittle Hollow. And lift off, I guess. I'm really glad the autopilot feature exists. Ah, yes, they did mention that they were working on their avoidance feature for the autopilot. So I guess I should be paying at least some amount of attention when I engage the autopilot. Just like when we use autopilot in real life. Lamo. Lamo indeed. Alright, let's try that again. Whoop. Oh right, I did want to locate Brittle Hollow first. Engage the autopilot, and then just... Oh, hello. And then just keep an eye out for, I guess that is its moon? Alright, what are we looking at here? You know I clipped that. It was quite the discovery, huh? Quite the realization. Can I go in here? I guess the answer is yes, I can. Oh dear, this does not look ideal. What the heck just happened? Um, the interloper. We are here. And Brittle Hollow is all the way over there. So we went to the center of Brittle Hollow, got spat out beyond the orbit of the Dark Bramble. Okay, cool. And what happens if we just kind of like run back into this? Nothing, apparently. Cannot go back through it. Alright then. Let's try and navigate our way back to the Brittle Hollow then, shall we? Well, I guess while we're here, let's check out the Dark Bramble. Not very good at landing this thing. If I leave, will our ship stay here? I guess if we match velocity, it should be okay. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Worst case scenario, we'll just die, I guess. Okay. Not quite sure what I'm looking at. The flashlight does not appear to change anything. Our ship is a little bit of a ways away now. I don't feel like I am currently equipped to explore the Dark Bramble. So I think I will just go back to our ship. If I can. Okay, good enough. We'll take those. All right, let's once again try and make our way back to Brittle Hollow. Aligning flight trajectory. Accelerating towards destination. It's weird. I feel like as a young child, I was so much more like in tune with space exploration. And I'm not sure if it's just like a change in the media landscape. Or if it's just me. It's quite possible it's just me. Alrighty. So I guess we don't want to land in the center of the brittle hollow. So I guess we'll just... Oh gosh! Right. That is a thing. That is a thing. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me, I guess. And we're back. All right, back to it then. To the brittle hollow we go. And hopefully this time we don't get killed by the moon again. Oh boy. Third time's a charm, I guess. Wait, why is it on Hollow's lantern? Ah, that's why it's on Hollow's lantern. I want it to be on Hollow. Thanks. Great. Stage 1, aligning flight trajectory. Stage 2, accelerating towards destination. Stage 3, firing retro rockets. Okay, autopilot complete. Let's just try and set down before we get wrecked by Hollow's lantern again, huh? And that was probably the cleanest landing we've done so far. Didn't bounce or anything. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can I get up here? Oh right, we do have a jetpack. I know what I'm doing. Unidentified signal nearby. Guess we'll equip our signal scope then. Unknown. 64 meters. Okay, well, I guess we'll see if we can get inside. Is there an inside to get into? I have no idea. Trees detected. That's nice. Untranslated no my recording. Thatch, is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves. Swiftly! The volcanic moon has returned. Ah, I see that they have have had some similar experiences to me. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Okay, so they were here on a crash landing. Escape pod 1. Frequency discovered. Distress beacon. Alright, so there's another distress beacon somewhere out in that direction. I think that's the same. I think I've only located the one? Yeah, I don't think I've... Oh, yeah, I think I've only located one other distress beacon. Alright. And then there's potentially something to do with cliffs. Wow. Is our ship always that far away? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so this must be their escape pod. Alright, let's see if we can find anything inside, shall we? Untranslated, no mind writing. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Launching escape pod 1. Alert, collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospitable. Interesting. It sounded like the planet was somewhat unhospitable. Beginning flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Ah, okay, okay. So it's top to bottom. Just going through the sequence of events of launching the escape pods. And then scanning the surface. Okay. Emergency escape hatch. Wait, what? Interesting. Okay. Does not appear. Bumped our heads. That's fine. I think that is everything to see in here. So we will head back out. That definitely did not feel like the entire interior. Wait, unless I'm maybe it was the entire interior. Oh, okay. So here are the well, okay then. Cool. Fantastic. Will we be able to make it back to our ship from here? I guess we'll see. And if we die, then we'll just die. Where are we currently? very far away from our ship. Not going to look at that nearby thing. Perhaps I should have. I remember nosing by it while we were in our ship. I should probably not get sucked into this planet's orbit. We nosed by it when we were in our ship, when we had first gone through the center of Brittle Hollow. I didn't think much of it at the time, so perhaps next time we end up in that area, I will check it out. Okay, so I should navigate away from the star, I think. We want to try and intercept Brittle Hollow here. Oh dear, we're getting sucked in. Oh, this is bad. Panic. Oh gosh, this is a mess. Yeah, that's not happening. Well, this might just be death for us. You are here. Guess we'll try and check out that whatever that little satellite thing is, if we can. Although chances are we'll just we'll either slam into it at far greater than healthy impact speeds, or we'll fall into the sun. Or not. I'm really struggling to get like a sense of a distance. That is the sun. Can I just like go backwards maybe? Orbits are hard. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've not played much Kerbal Space Program, and by that I mean I've played zero Kerbal Space Program. I think we've missed it. I think we've missed our opportunity. Okay, that is the sun. So let's rotate ourselves so we're at least in line with the map here. Yeah, I don't think we have enough oxygen to last until it swings back around. So this might just be it for us. Everything looks like it's really close. It looks like I should be able to just like, oh, let's go hop onto that planet. But like, you know, it's space and I'm just a dude in a spacesuit. Fuel level critical. Yeah, so is our oxygen level, unfortunately. So I think we will just try and launch ourselves into the sun here. The ship is only 13 km away. I don't have a good sense for distances and speeds in this game. So it's like 13 km, but like moving away from us at orbital speeds? Like, can we catch up with that? That's like 8 months. Sure. Are space miles different from Earth miles? I don't know. All right. This is probably a good stopping point for this evening. Nope, space miles are not equivalent to Earth miles. That's sort of what I figured. So because I know nothing about this game, I had sort of scoped out a few different poems for today's stream. And this one, I think, is a shockingly good match for what we've encountered today. So this poem is by Rebecca Elson, who was an astronomer. And it is titled Antidotes to Fear and Death. Oh, they are equivalent. Okay. That is good to know. And potentially a spoiler, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Antidotes to Fear of Death by Rebecca Elson. Sometimes as an antidote to fear of death, I eat the stars. Those nights, lying on my back, I suck them from the quenching dark till they are all inside me, pepper hot and sharp. Sometimes instead I stir myself into a universe still young, still warm as blood. No outer space, just space. The light of all the not yet stars drifting like a bright mist. And all of us, and everything already there, but unconstrained by form. And sometimes it's enough to lie down here on Earth, beside our long ancestral bones, to walk across the cobble fields of our discarded skulls, each like a treasure, like a chrysalis, thinking whatever left these husks flew off on bright wings. Antidotes to Fear of Death by Rebecca Elson. Thank you, as always, for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I definitely had a blast getting absolutely lost and being very confused in Outer Wilds. Our next stream is next Tuesday, once again at 7:30. We will be back with another Crab's Treasure. And if you are specifically looking for more Outer Wilds, we will be back next Thursday, same time, at 7:30. I hope you will join me then.